Hi, once again, I'm back, Kaushik Chatterjee. In this video, again, we are going to discuss in the same series how to make money. So, couple of videos already you have made one by one, step by step, based on your requirement, based on your planning. Already, you have discussed so many things. I hope you might have watched all those videos. If you have not watched, just go back. You understand what exactly the series is all about, how you can make money even by saving your small amount of money, and that money if you're investing even in a proper way, so how you can make everything even free, and you can also make even double x, triple x, or maybe beyond that even money. So once again coming back to the topic, and here we are going to discuss again a new topic that is all about your education, maybe your education, or maybe let's say children education, whatever you can say. So education, it's a very important even part of everybody's life. Today if I look out, even somebody, let's say, is studying, let's say, on whatever standard, or maybe somebody is yet to be in college, or maybe somebody yet to be in some professional course, or maybe I as a parent, or maybe I as a, father, or I as a mother, even definitely, I have already dreamed for my children, even something, let's say, what exactly I couldn't do, or maybe what exactly on the trending part, or maybe if I'm looking, let's say, some kind of good college, or maybe some good education institute, whatever exactly. So that you are not going to plan, I hope, all of a sudden, when you being an aspirant, you being a parents, whatever it is. So that you have to plan even couple of years back, because let's say if I'm giving an example today, let's say this year, if I'm going to, let's say, for my children, I'm just taking an example, so that if I'm going to, let's say, make my son, make my daughter even any kind of professional course, or let's say any kind of good even B school, or maybe any kind of good even education institute, even any kind of standard, even if I want to put them, so definitely that I have already even planned at least 5-10 years back. The reason why I'm telling you, and that also is an eye-opening situation for each and everyone, including me also, because after 5 years, after 10 years, let's say, if you're also going to have the same situation, maybe for yourself, maybe for your children, whatever it is. So you cannot plan even after 5 years when exactly you are going to appear. As I told you, the different examples, as I told you, the different scenarios. So if I plan it, let's say, at least before 5 years, before 10 years, so what I'm going to happen, what is going to happen, and what I'm going to do actually, because I know after 5 years, again, you have to keep one thing in mind, that is all your inflation. So inflation we are not going to discuss over here, that will discuss even some other video, but just I'm giving a note, just inflation you have to also keep in mind, because maybe after 5 years I require this amount, or maybe after 10 years my children is going to be appeared even for the same course or same money I need to arrange. But what I have actually inquired today, or what exactly I'm calculating, let's say for 5 years, or maybe 10 years, or maybe 15 years, or maybe 20 years, if it is more, then you have ample time. So I wish you have more time. Even though if you plan even before 10 years, before even 20 years, it will be more even suitable for you, even though small amount, even you can make even more money by that time. I'll just come to that example also. So let's say today whatever I have incurred, and I am expecting, let's say, after 5 years, the amount will be, let's say, for xyz course, or xyz school, or maybe xyz institute, it will be, let's say, around 10 lakhs. I'm just giving an example, it's a scenario. Maybe after 10 years this will be, let's say, around 15 years, 15 lakhs, sorry. And again, let's say after 20 years this will be, let's say, around 20 lakhs, or let's say after 25 it will be around 25 lakhs, like this. I'm just giving a scenario. So what is my amount actually? What I have calculated, it is 5 lakhs, or maybe it is 10 lakhs, or maybe it is 15 lakhs, or maybe it is 20 lakhs. Now I cannot get this 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs, 10 lakhs, whatever you have calculated, all of a sudden in particular on that moment. Yes, that also possible, even though you have already even made some provision, and you have exactly calculated on particular year, on particular my, maybe my some maturity, or maybe my ancestral property, or maybe some xyz things are coming, and I can also finish my even children education by that money itself. That's okay. If it is coming, it is, if it is already even planned, you are already saved. But what I'm talking, most of the people, even including me, if I consider, let's say I have not even planned, or let's say if I'm actually planning for my children today, That is another 10 years, another 15 years gap I need to keep. Why? Because that let this money should grow means, if I'm planning, let's say for 5 years, so let's say after 5 years, if I need even 10 lakhs corpus, and let's say again, if I do any back calculation, forget about the tool, if I do any kind of back calculation, on the lower side, I can expect even around 7%. On a higher side, let's say I can expect even around 18 to 19%. So between this, on a lower and higher, on a very high risk and very debt kind of returns, I'm just talking. So 7 to between 18, if I expect, so at least half of this amount I need to put even by this time. So if it is 10 lakhs, I need to at least arrange 5 lakhs during my this tenure. If I actually look out for 20 lakhs, then I have to arrange this much amount during this tenure. But as I told you, I'll give an example. So let's say if I actually plan for, let's say, another more couple of years. So let's say if my children is going to be appeared, or let's say this money for the education I need, let's say after 10 years, in spite of 5 years, it is 10 years. Or let's say in spite of 10 years, it is around 15 years, or maybe beyond that. That time I need to no need to invest only for this half amount, probably 30% or 40% even below that. So in spite of 5 lakhs, I maybe could have been managed by 3 lakhs, I would have been managed by 2.5 lakhs. Why? Because always try to understand, even with all my experience when I'm sharing this, the more tenure, whatever even your returns between 7 to 17 or 18, whatever it is, low, high, whatever it is, always keep one thing also in mind. Your money cannot grow by overnight. Your money also should need some time to grow up. So even though you are getting 17% or 18%, even let's say up to 20%, let's say on a high expected return, if you are expecting some of the tools, let's say somebody will be also debating like mutual fund I'm getting, or let's say any kind of equity market I'm getting. Could be. I'm not stopping. But not every time. Maybe there will be a fluctuation. So even though if you are getting, it is all your money. It is all your money, your own hard-earned money. So you are going to enjoy this money. But what I'm trying to understand over here, what I'm trying to tell you to make out a point over here, the more tenure if you keep that money, the more interest, the cumulative way this money is rotating, your investment will be less and your returns will be more. So what I'm investing for 5 years, maybe my investment part will be very high. What I'm investing for 10 years, maybe my investment part will be very low. And if I'm investing same thing for 10 years and maybe 15 years or 20 years, my investment part will be so low, but my returns will be so high. So time also is very, very important. So somebody is thinking, still I have time, still I have 10 years, still I have 15 years. So this is the right time. If you are investing today 1 lakh or maybe 2 lakhs or maybe 3 lakhs or maybe 5 lakhs, or maybe if you are planning this entire even 3 4 5 lakhs or 10 lakhs even over a period of 5 years, over a period of 10 years, over a period of 15 20 years, so you can divide, and small amount if you are going to invest, that money is going to save your entire even education cost. You don't need to even spend anything from your money, from your own pocket, from your own savings. This investment, what you have done maybe 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years back, maybe today you have started, after 20 years you're going to get the fruit, and that time you will realize how important it was to start even that time itself, and with a small amount. Otherwise, as I told you, so again you have to wait for, let's say, certain corpus, and that corpus also, if it is coming all of a sudden, so that you have to put it for education, maybe some ancestral property you are selling, or it is coming to your account, even that also you have to entirely you have to put it. So I have to plan before. If I would have been planned before, as I told you, the tool already, maybe my FD, maybe my mutual fund, maybe any insurance plan, what I am expecting, let's say after 10 years, maybe 15 years, 20 years to get matured, that every amount even you can use for this purpose and can give a good education, even with no tension free, even no events money at that moment you need to arrange, and you can save your own money, and you can save even somebody's education life also. And that is how you have to plan. Thanks for watching.
We've been waiting for so long.